podcast contains themes not endorsed by the Paranoid Overlords. Viewer discretion is required. Space archaeologists discovered the digital archive of a previously unknown race that self-identified as Kardashians. The rulers of the universe, the Paranoid Overlords, took the only sample of Kardashian DNA recovered and created a sentient hybrid being from that genetic waste. By royal order, this pathetic being spends its existence analyzing the culture of its genetic predecessors. Welcome. In this episode, we examine Naked Lunch, a surreal Kardashian documentary about Edgar Rice Burroughs, an author best known for the books The Efficiency Expert and The Girl from Hollywood. However, this movie focuses on the events in his life that would guide him to write the novel Naked Lunch. The novel would be adapted by the controversial figure of Nightbreed origin, David Cronenfield. Cronenfield used the banned science known as magic to create false narratives about the transformation of Kardashian flesh using images of Deborah Harry. The documentary takes place in an era of mysterious societies and dangerous organizations that covertly manipulate society from the shadows. It's not unlike our glorious life under the rule of the Paranoid Overlords, where secrets are currency and you never know who you can and cannot trust. We are introduced to the exterminator, Bill Lee, and his wife partner, Joan, both of whom are addicted to the chemical spray Bill uses in his profession. Bill accidentally kills Joan after discovering she's an agent of the mysterious organization, Interzone Incorporated. Bill is given passage to Interzone by his handler, and he begins filing secret reports on his unique observations and discoveries. He is also assigned to find the mysterious Dr. Benway and infiltrate his drug operation. During this investigation, Bill encounters and seduces Joan Frost, a duplicate of his dead wife. Upon discovering Dr. Benway's identity and his operation, Bill and Joan flee Interzone for the safer realm of Annexia. Joan has to be sacrificed again so that Bill can gain entry to Annexia. To begin understanding this surreal movie, one must accept the premise as offered by Bill.
Exterminate all rational thought. That is the conclusion I have come to.
This is the crux of all that follows. Remove rationality, and you may see the world around you with neutrality and with clarity. However, the premise is complicated by the fact that we only see events from Bill's perspective, and he's perpetually hallucinating on illicit substances. His narrative is unreliable, but paradoxically more revealing than truth.
The bottom line is stay away from drugs, but do it because you care about yourself.
In Bill's altered state, metaphors become reality, objects take on personalities, and language becomes an inadequate apparatus for expression. The extraordinary and the absurd are rational distortions, processed as symbolism. These are the ingredients to the naked lunch you will consume. All of the elements in the meal are yourself, and your interpretations provide the flavor. This is not cannibalism, it's self-expression and discovery, triggered when one is stripped of the ability to rationalize.
That is the conclusion I have come to.
With that I say good evening, and I hope you are protecting your secrets, spreading lies, and cowering in the shadow of the Paranoid Overlords. Until next time. Welcome. In this episode, we examine a controversial documentary of Kardashian origin. It is an adaptation of the discredited, repulsive document Journal of the Wills, more commonly known as. We are introduced to Princess Leia, Luke Starkiller, Han Solo, and his life partner, Chewbacca, and the two token droids, R2 and D2. All are under the hypnotic sway of Obi-Wan Kenobi, a babbling sociopathic loner who will ultimately lead them all to their doom. They band together, join rebel forces, and attempt to deliver a serious blow to the Galactic Empire by destroying their terrifying ultimate weapon, Disney+. This material is banned because the journal it was based upon was a series of outrageous fables written by the crazed Emperor George Palpatine, who at the end of his reign sold his empire to a mouse. Furthermore, this documentary proposes there is a magical force in the universe that can topple empires. Hope. This is an appealing notion to the disenfranchised, who are prone to ridiculous beliefs like autonomy and morality. This is why we safely secure our young in trauma lockers when they display signs of individuality. It cures them of these useless cravings. We presume this documentary was made during one of the countless times Cardassia was invaded and occupied by alien forces. It was then used as a piece of inspirational propaganda to rally the people into action. Had their planetary defense grid been more advanced, this might not have been an issue every other week. The movie entertains the romantic notion that rebellion is a healthy expression of youthful optimism. Properly directed, it will enable change and provide hope to those that feel powerless and oppressed. It's this feeling of hope that is the force within us all. Your hope makes you dangerous. With that, I say good evening, and I hope you are overcome with daydreams of crushing your enemies, seeing them driven before you, and hearing the lamentations of paranoid overlords. Until next time.
Exterminate all rational thought. That is the conclusion I have come to.